What is up, everyone? It is Jay here. Yes, I know my hair is a little messed up. I didn't put any gel on today because I'm not going anywhere and I just want to, chill out today because I feel a little tired. I don't know why. I'm not sick at all, but I'm fine. I'm just a little tired today. But ignore the hair. Today is going to be a special video because 2025 is almost over. Oh man, it's been a okay year. Not to say the best, but it's been okay. I did want to go to more conventions this year, but sadly there were just too many things going on in my life just to do any of those stuff. Yeah, a lot of things. But yeah, we're gonna end this off with this special video today. Today we're gonna talk about the top 10 Funko Pops of 2025, which are in my collection. I'm gonna show it to you right now. I got 10 Funko Pops that I want to show from 10 to 1, which is the best ones that I got in my collection that I consider the best of 2025. All right, let's get started. But before we get started, I do want to say another thing, and I am going to keep saying this until people remember. This is the date that I'm going to do a cool live stream, which is January 16th. Now you might be wondering, for first-time viewers or new viewers, why January 16th are you going to do a live stream on YouTube? Well, January 16th in Marvel Rivals, the game, Deadpool is finally going to come out in the game, and I will be cosplaying as Deadpool. I know. Pretty cool, huh? Because I am a big fan of Deadpool and I want to play for you guys on my YouTube live streaming Marvel Rivals, me playing as Deadpool. So yeah, that'll be really fun. And just to tell you guys again, January 16th, please remember that. And to remember or to see that I'm going to be live streaming, just hit that bell button right there in my YouTube and you will see me live streaming on my YouTube playing Marvel Rivals. All right, now to check out the top 10 Funko Pops. Let's go. Alrighty, coming in at number 1 is Jotaro Kujo from JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. Yeah, I really love this anime and I never thought Funko would actually make these. I know they're like fake leaks or fake pictures of basically JoJo characters. Here's some pictures, for example. There's some fake ones out there that Funko, not Funko, but random people released online that they would say, oh, JoJo's gonna be in Funko soon. Yeah, never happened until this year. And I was so happy because Jotaro Kujo is one of my favorite, well, I guess anime protagonists because he's the coolest one. He's so serious, but also very, very cool. But yeah, it's one of my favorite animes that I saw. I gotta say, it's pretty bizarre. Okay, yeah, that was cringe, I know. Okay, that was stupid. But anyways, yeah, Jotaro Kujo, this is like top 10 right now, number 10 in the Funko list. But yeah, I gotta say, it's very cool. I really love the way they give him the details, especially his small little detail, like his 2 belts, his big chain, and his hat that has a little hand right there. But yeah, he looks very cool. They did come out with 2 more Pops. They came out with Dio and also another JoJo character too with Iggy, but sadly I did not get them because I could not find them or they were sold out. But yeah, I got one of the best ones here. They are going to come out with more JoJos, not just this one. They're going to come out with Jonathan, the other JoJos, I don't know who are, and Giorno Giovanna, which I think is coming next year, but I'm not too sure. But yeah, here it is, Jotaro Kujo, number 10 of the list. I gotta say, he's still very cool and I love him so much. All right, coming in at number 9, we got Oscar the Grouch. Oh yeah, I never thought you'd see this again. They did make Sesame Street Funko Pops, but way back then. I think he was orange at one point, one of the first Sesame Street Funko Pops of Oscar the Grouch, but they made him again in 2025. And you can see here, he has little signs here that says, I love trash. And him holding Wormy. Do you guys know Wormy? Here's a little clip of Wormy right there.
Okay there, worms, you ready for your workout today? And oh, you're here.
Isn't he so cute? God, I love Wormy. He was the cutest character too, next to Elmo. And Oscar the Grouch is obviously my favorite because, the color green is my favorite color. And another cool thing about Oscar the Grouch is that he's flocked. He's fully flocked. This is why I love flocked Funko Pops, only when they're fully flocked. When they only have like one thing flocked, like if they did Wormy or a trash can flocked, I would be pretty pissed. But obviously it was a very good fit for him because he's a very fluffy character and he probably smells because he lives in a trash can. But I don't care. I love Oscar the Grouch and I love Sesame Street. I grew up with Sesame Street. It's a very cool show. They're still making new episodes, by the way. They're not dead yet, but still. I love Sesame Street, and this is a very cool number 9 choice of the Funko list of 2025. I gotta say, it's very cool and very detailed. Love it. But still, very, very cute. All right, coming in at number 8, we got SpongeBob SquarePants, Hot Topic exclusive, a limited edition one of 9,500 pieces, which they weren't that many, but people were still able to get some. And I was able to get one too. And the cool thing about this is they got the new exclusive Hot Topic stickers. They don't just have this anymore. Hot Topic has decided to add their own stickers with their Hot Topic exclusive sticker right here. So yeah, it's kind of new what Hot Topic is doing. Sadly, not other companies are doing this, like, I don't know, Target or Walmart, because nowadays they just put this sticker on. It is kind of boring, but I don't know, it's okay. But I like this more. They put their own logo on it, which is very cool. Great job, Hot Topic. But still, very, very cute pop. I love the way he looks too. He looks so happy. It's from the scene where Mr. Krabs or SpongeBob says, "Am I a pretty girl?" Here's the scene right there.
That hat makes you look like a girl.
Am I a pretty girl?
Oh, well, you're beautiful.
Yeah, it's very funny. I really love it when he wears a funny hat and he says that question to Mr. Krabs, and Mr. Krabs says, no. But yeah, very cool SpongeBob SquarePants Funko Pop. I do have others here which are in my collection. I don't have this one or this one, but I do have the rest of these. They're very cool / they're funny, memorable memes. But yeah, very cool SpongeBob figure. I really love the details on it too. That's very nice and very cute. Alrighty, coming in at number 7, we got Okaroon Transform from the anime Dun Da Dun. Now, as you can see here, we got Okaroon Transform. He looks very, very cool. I really love the details they put on him too, with his hair and his glasses. Almost see through the glasses. That's very cool. I really love the way he done with the glasses. And his hair looks very nice too. And here's a full picture of it right there. That's very cool. I really love the way he looks too. It's a very nice anime, and I very much like his transformation. I did want to cosplay him, but I didn't have the right stuff to cosplay him as. So maybe in the future I'll cosplay as Okaroon. So that'll be a very fun video or, you know, convention. But still, very cool pop. I really love the way this one looks too, because he looks very true to the anime. So yeah, very, very nice. Alrighty, at number 6, we got Deku from My Hero Academia with his, I guess, full powered form. I think he was fighting Shigaraki at that form, or he was fighting that other dude with that bird mask. But he also has the destroying powers / remaking them again. But still, he looks very cool. He has his purple smoke right there and his cool eyeballs, which he's like, I guess, very angry at that point. But still, I really like the way he looks cool. Oh, he also has a black whip. I didn't notice that. Oh, it's blocked off. Well, either way, he has the cool black whip, purple smoke, and all those cool features of All for One. So that is very cool and very nice. No, wait, One for All, right? Sorry, I'm getting mixed up, but still, very cool Deku pop. I really love the way he looks too. But it's a very big-ish Funko box, as you can see here. It's kind of big, but I don't mind that. It's okay. It's to put into all the details in it, so I get why they made it a box this big. But anyways, it's a very cool pop. I like it. Very nice. And at number 5 of the 2025 Funko list is Sonic as the Flash. So yeah, here's Sonic as the Flash, a very cool collaboration that DC and Sonic the Hedgehog, I guess, comic books did, but also Funko had to bandwagon on it too. So yeah, we got Sonic as a Flash right here. Very, very cool collaboration. As I said, they did make a lot of cool characters from the Sonic series and DC as their characters. So we got Shadow as Batman, Silver as Green Lantern, Sonic as a Flash, Tails as Cyborg, Amy as Wonder Woman, and Knuckles as Superman. I gotta say, it's all pretty fitting. Kind of wish they made more. Maybe they'll make more. I don't really know. I mean, what if they make Rouge as Catwoman, or I don't know, other characters? Maybe Big as the Joker. I mean, who knows? That'd be pretty funny. But yeah, here's a cool art thing too with Sonic and the Flash right there. I gotta say, it's very cool. You guys should read the comics. I don't have them yet, or at all. I don't really read much comics either way, but I gotta say the toy line is very cool, especially the Funko series too. So very fitting Sonic as the Flash, because he's, you know, the fastest thing alive. Very, very cool. I love the way he looks. Very nice pop. All right, coming in at number 4. Now this one is kind of big, but I gotta say it's very, very cool for the 2025 Funko list. Here it is. Oh my god, it's so big. We got Roronoa Zoro versus King, a pop moment from the One Piece episode where they were fighting each other. And I gotta say, it was a very cool fight. The way they were fighting, blasting each other with their swords and almost cutting themselves open, but still Zoro came out the winner. Spoilers if you haven't seen it. Zoro won. Duh, he obviously always wins. So yeah, very cool moment we got here. I gotta say, the thing I didn't notice about first is where King has a little dragon right here doing his weird dragon fire thing, and Zoro doing his 3 swords attack. Kind of weird that they made his eyeball black right here. You should have made it red, you know, because sometimes they make it red. I don't know why. But I gotta say, I love the details on it too. The fire looks very nice. The green looks very nice. And I gotta say, very cool Funko Pop that they did it for One Piece, and I'm glad I got it too. I think I got it through GameStop. I think I waited for like 2-3 weeks. I'm glad I got it. It's a very good pop, and I bought. The only problem is there's a little cut here from a boxing knife, but I gotta say it's very cool and very amazing too. All right, at number 3, we got another One Piece Funko Pop. We got Monkey D. Luffy Pop Plus. I guess, oh no, sorry. Him as the statue from Japan, where they were all, I guess, 10 statues of all the One Piece crew members, which I gotta say is very cool. I really love the way this one looks because he looks so cool. Like almost like a real miniature statue of that, you know, statue from Japan. Here's a picture of it, by the way. So we got Luffy right here, all bronze statue. And I gotta say, it looks super good. I love the way he looks, and I like it. It's not that bad. It's still very, very cool. Luffy is my favorite One Piece character. Obviously, I love the main character, but still, very, very cool pop. It's so amazing. All right, coming in at number 2 in the Funko Pop 2025 listing is Deadpool. Yeah, you're probably wondering, oh, Deadpool should have been number 1 because you're a Deadpool fan. Well, no, I have another Funko Pop that's a number 1 place, but this one takes 2nd place because, yeah, it's still very cool. The cool thing about this is when you take it out of the box, Wolverine also has this little thing and that thing, so you can take them out and basically holding hands. Here's a picture of it right there. So yeah, very cool. You can take out Wolverine and Deadpool and they're basically holding hands like in that scene. Here's the scene right here. Yeah, they basically hold hands so the disruptor can explode on them because they really can't die. But it's still a very funny scene because Wolverine's clothes basically rip off and Deadpool staring at his muscular body. But yeah, very cool. I always thought they would make this, and I'm so glad that Funko has made this cool little moment that they did from the Deadpool Wolverine movie, which is my favorite Deadpool movie from the other Deadpool movies. But still, this one is still very cool Funko Pop, and I love the little details they put on him too. He looks dirty with all those energy things that are going around him, but I gotta say, very, very cool pop. I love it. Alrighty, the last one and number 1 of Funko Pop 2025 listing is Super Saiyan 4 Goku doing his amazing dragon fist. Now, I gotta say, it's a very cool Funko Pop because look at him. He's doing the little dragon fist here, and Shenron is like right next to him. This is still a very, very cool pop because it's so detailed and very nice. I don't think you can see the dragon there. Nah, you can't. But anyways, it's still a very cool pop because this was a Funko Shop exclusive and it was a pre-order, so I was able to get one. Very nice. And I do have the whole line. I do not have Super Shenron. I don't have that one. Wish I did, but you know, I forgot about it. But anyways, this takes number 1 of the 2025 listing because I love Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Even though GT is not really a, you know, good or canon anime from Dragon Ball, but still, he looks very cool and still very amazing. And that's pretty much it for my 2025 Funko Pops of this year. Now, I think I'm gonna do more every year. Probably from the end of every year, I'll try to do 10 Funko Pops that I really, really like from my collection. So yeah, very cool, and I love them very, very much. And that is it for my 2025 top 10 Funko Pops of this year. I gotta say they're very, very cool, and I really love what Funko has done with all these cool Funko Pops. They look very detailed. Hopefully next year they can do good ones, but sadly I've been hearing that Funko hasn't been doing well, but I don't know, I guess those are just rumors. I mean, I really like Funko. It's very cool stuff, and you know, sometimes their Funko Pops are really very cool. Sometimes there's very dumb ones, but who knows? I don't know what's going to happen next year, but hopefully Funko gets on their feet and, you know, go upwards in their business and stuff like that. But anyways, that was my list. I gotta say they're very cool and very awesome. So if you got any Funko Pops that you like, please post them in the comments and I'll read them out loud for you, and maybe I will. That would be pretty fun. So yeah, what's your favorite Funko Pop from 2025? Just write it down in the comments and I'll shout you out too. So yeah, that is it for my video. I gotta say Goku is still very cool, and Deadpool, he's still very, very cool. So I kind of want to make him number one, but Goku, this one I wanted to make number one. And that is it for 2025. Who knows what will happen next year? But anyways, hope you guys liked it. And please remember, on January 16th, I will be playing Marvel Rivals, and I'll be cosplaying as Deadpool, playing Deadpool in Marvel Rivals. So remember, no, January 16th, I'll be playing Marvel Rivals. Remember that. And please subscribe so we can get to 500 subscribers very soon. I am still thinking of doing a very cool giveaway next year too. It's gonna be very, very fun and pretty awesome too, because I got a lot of cool stuff in my collection. So please like, subscribe, hit that bell button for more videos just like this. This is J Domo here. Sorry about the freaking hair. Jeez, I'm a little sweaty. Sorry about the freaking hair. But anyways, have a good day.